Okay, to ensure for the best economic outcomes, the airline companies are trying with their most creative assets than data. With the usage of data mining technique in the dataset, it can show what are the strengths and the weaknesses of the airline companies. By exploring the database by using the data mining methods can provide the airline companies a suggestions of how to provide a good quality, safety, and punctual flight to the customer. So the purpose of this paper is to demonstrate the applications of the data mining technique on multiple aspects of the airline business. So our problem statement is the flight delay presents in Aris Airport. So these flight delays may happen due to the bad weather, air traffic controls, operations, and more. It always causes the dissatisfactions from the customer. And next is the taxi out time. Taxi out time is defined as the time between the actual pushback and the wheel off. The long taxi out times may cause blunders when during with the pushback and take off of slot. So, which not only destroy the balance of the arrivals and the departures process, but also increase the fuel consumptions and emissions. So next, I will invite our partners to.
As my friend mentioned, the two main problems faced by the airline industry just now, so our objective is based on the two problems. The first one is to predict the possible flight delay by classification model, and the second one is to predict the taxi out time of the airport by regressions. And the solution that we create is for predicting the possibility of delayed flight is based on the classification model. There's naive-Bayes, KNN, decision tree, and random forest. And for predicting the taxi out time, we will be using the regression model as it's produced a numerical. For example, the linear regression and also the support vector regression. At the end, we will be compare the model and to get the best accurate model in order to analyze our result. And we will be using RapidMiner as our platform to perform the analysis. Next, I'll pass to my friends to explain about the next slide.
So before we doing the predicting, so we will do the data pre-processing. So we find out a lot of attribute inside the raw Excel file. We found out a lot of empty attribute which is missing value at all, and then we remove the attribute and then go to replace missing polynomial, which means some attribute there is meaningful data, but some of them are missing value, so we replace it as a null. So this is what we do in our pre-processing. So for the first task is predict the flight whether it is delayed or not. So we generate attribute. So we select all we select the total delay time, which is consists of negative value and also positive value. So we choose the positive. We generate attribute, which means we use the if operator. If the total delay time is greater than 0, that means it is a delay. If negative value, which means it is not delay. So after that, after we generate the attribute, we select attribute. We select some attribute that may affect the result. So we select some important attributes such as aircraft version, total block time, scheduled flying time, and so on. After we select those attributes, we discretize them into 15 bins. So in order to get a better result, so after that we set row. Set row, which means we set the target, what we need to predict. So in this case, we predict the total delay time. So we set row here, we set here as a label, and then we split data into 70% to train the data model, and then 30% to test the data. So this is decision tree model and apply and then performance. So after we doing this on different type of model, we found out decision tree has the most highest accuracy on this task, which is 69.88% compared to others KNN, net bias, and random forest. So the next is the task 2. Task 2 is we predict the taxi out time. Why we predict the taxi out time instead of taxi in time? Because in the data exploration, we found out that taxi out time is higher compared to taxi in time. So we choose taxi out time as our task. So we use linear regression, subtle vector machine, and general linear model. And same thing, we do the same thing as I mentioned previously. And we filter we select attribute, do some nominal to numerical, and then set row, split data, and then we perform this and get the result. So in this case, the general linear model is the best model to predict the taxi out time, which is root mean square 6.097. So okay. So for more information, we can visit this website. This is our homepage of our website. So as a conclusion, decision tree is the best classification model for predicting the possibility of departure delay, while the general linear model is the best model to predict the taxi out time of each flight. So that's all.